We're back and I already broke the stream dashboard, Twitch, something. I don't know. Let's get it on. We have Bear, who is currently streaming from hell.
No, yes, maybe.
Undisclosed location with fire and a zero.
Yep.
I
I'm gonna bomb you.
I'm gonna. Don't make me get my Mustang out.
You have your mustache. That should be enough.
A Mustang and a mustache.
Yeah.
Channel some
What a
Rob
combination.
Knowles. Don't make me fully channel Rob Knowles on your ass.
I dare you.
My mustache isn't that great, unfortunately.
Chicken. Bark, bark, bark.
Hello.
Hello, everybody.
How are we tonight?
I'm doing well. I am ready for some gnome. I'm hobgoblin. I'm human. I'm other gnome. I'm dwarf. I'm elf. Action.
Whoa. Thank goodness they have a party house for that kind of action.
It's going to be a busy night.
They are hanging the upside down pineapples right now as we speak. Hello, Sanokin.
Hello.
And Zoc, thank you for resubbing for 6 months.
Yay.
What's wrong with us? Wait a minute, Wait a minute. Good
Why
Lord,
am I last?
Because you were the last in. Not my fault.
Whoa.
You should have got here earlier. If you want to be first, you got to be
It's
first.
your fault. Somehow.
Uh-huh. You're last because you're the woman. How about that?
Rude. See if I take you to see an awesome movie again.
Wow.
See if I fix your washing machine again.
Marissa fixed the dishwasher by herself today, so might not need you.
You're obsolete.
Her hand isn't little enough to get through that hole. Neither is mine, for that matter. But let's have forget the whole session. We're just gonna be making sexist insults for the next 2 hours.
All right.
Anybody who wants to pipe in is free to pipe in with their worst insults. Anyway.
Yes.
Blood Wild. I know. Well.
Great. Okay. So, you guys can insult me as soon as you find some men.
Ooh.
If you can find someone with a bigger dick than me, you can insult me.
Okay, 42. Anyway. Whoa. So last week, we had a bit of a pickle, everybody. Our fearless adventurers who were out about hunting big supernatural game had set camp, and things were going pretty well until they were ambushed by a party of hobgoblins that they managed to kick their asses. Thistle Spank came in and color sprayed him, and he saved the day. How did we go from 60 years to 0? I wonder if we dropped stream. I don't know. Anyway, Fizzle Spank knocked up all of them out. One of them survived, and somebody had the bright idea of taking the hobgoblin prisoner.
Yeah.
I'm not sure who that was now. We dropped. It's going to be one of those nights. Yeah,
Yep.
We got in a whole 4 minutes and 39 seconds, which means I'll have to download the stream tonight and upload to YouTube.
That's back.
Oh, it's up to me.
Yeah, but it cut out, and I'm getting reverb from somebody because I can sit here and look at the video producer tab, and it says 4 minutes 39 seconds. New stream currently broadcasting 42 seconds. I don't know. Might be Twitch. Twitch might be being ass. But anyway, that's where we left off with them. Meanwhile, back in Reset, Lyra had enlisted the ass-kicking dwarf Brynhild and Gabi to go steal some spicy letters from the Bronzefoot criminal gnomes. And what turned into just a simple sneak and peek and steal turned into a whole kidnap operation when they decided to kidnap the Bronzefoot captain, Not the boss, just the captain, and loot all his shit out of his desk.
Hey, I got a question, Sparky.
Yes.
Now that I'm carrying a naked gnome across the city,
Uh-huh.
does he really have a bronze foot?
He does. He's not actually a bronze foot. He's only part of the crime family. His boss is
he's only got his toes have been dipped in bronze. He's not fully invested yet in the organization.
Oh my god, that would be funny if they made him the maid members cut their feet off and give him a bronze foot. That'd be kind of funny. Good thing it's not the Bronze Dick Clan.
Okay, I've been hearing this as Bronze Butt Clan. And all I'm imagining is them encasing their buttocks in bronze.
That's your welcome. That's your welcome sign. They make a casting of your ass, and damn it,
And there's a hall of casted butts.
That's how they do identification. Like when you go into the
kitchen.
in the headquarters, they got like a whole line of
Yeah, the
butts.
kitchen.
butts. If your butt doesn't fit,
yeah, you're obviously.
if the butt doesn't fit, you miss get out. No.
And when you have guests over, you can turn them into candy dishes.
Ew.
There you go.
Blood Wallows from the Platinum Paint Clan. Awesome. But anyway, so we will cut into if I can find the damn thing. The window's situated. I think we'll start off with the situation with the bugbear. We'll get that one out of the way because I don't think I'll take very
Bugbear?
long. Not the bugbear, hobgoblin.
I was like, where the fuck did the bugbear come from?
I don't know. You're collecting a menagerie apparently. Got all kinds of creatures going on.
It was an accident.
How's it an accident?
You know how kidnapping
Damn it!
happens.
It did it again. Let's see. Hold on. Well, I don't know what it's doing. It is actually really weird. Hey, Black Angus, we're gonna find out what happened to the naked guy, the naked gnome in the sheet here in a minute. But right now we cut back to the wilderness. You have all just defeated the hobgoblins.
Nibble Golem.
The nipple goblin. Oh, I read that as nipple goblin. I'm like, we already got a nipple goblin. He's called Gobby.
Wow.
Vigo the mutt. He finally comes around. Did you guys secure the bugbear? Not the hobgoblin. Jesus. I've not been caffeinated enough.
Have another Dr. Pepper, then check back in.
Yep.
You can ask questions, and I will inform you, Black Angus. So after you got him secured, do I presume you check in for stuff?
Yeah.
On him, you find about 30 gold pieces. You also find an iron toe ring with silver inlay on one of his toes. You guess it's worth probably 50 to 100 gold. In his pack, you find an antique golden hourglass that has been broken. But still, you think you can get value for it. One goblin has about 28 silver pieces on him. Another hobgoblin, has a star ruby, which when Fizzlespank sees it, he about poops himself because he knows by the cut of it and the quality of it and the clarity, it's worth quite a bundle if they can find the right buyer. That hobgoblin also has a tiger eye, a violet garnet, and that one's probably worth about 500 gold. The fourth goblin, he's got about 31 gold pieces, a precious opal, a white moonstone, malachite, and amethyst.
What the fuck are they carrying so many precious gems for?
They've been out looting, apparently, or I guess you can find out when he wakes up. And then the last one, he has a jade coronet with platinum inlays and such. Once again, you realize, holy shit, they got some good loot. Whoa. Hey, wondering endlessly. Thank you for joining us.
Well, this definitely feels like this was worthwhile detour and things to do.
The not not even bugbear, hobgoblin. Now I'm getting jacked up.
Jesus Christ, dear.
It's
More
everybody
crack,
else's
less
fault.
meth.
You say let's crack more math?
No,
Yes.
I need
said more
Stuka
crack,
pills. I
less
need
meth.
Stuka pills. If I had Stuka pills, we'd be doing better tonight.
Shut up, go away.
So that is the loot you managed to pull off of them. And a bugbear. About the time that you get done finding all this loot and realizing, holy crap, they had a pretty good haul. The surviving one comes to. Did you gag him?
No.
He starts struggling against his body. Let go of me! And he starts growling and hissing and snapping, and the dog's growling at him. What are you guys doing?
Barbarian's gonna go over and kick him in the gut. Tell him to shut up.
He grunts and hisses through his teeth before he calls you a coward.
Can we gag him?
She's gonna like.
Can I
squat
bite
down,
your face off?
Look at him.
Let's
Coward.
gag him.
Who was attacking in the dark?
Fair game.
No. Cowardly.
Fair game. And he kind of lunges and tries to bite at your ankles.
I want to punch him in the face.
Roll. You do 1 hit point of damage. I'm not going to have you roll damage on that
Okay.
little. You clock him. You bloody his lip, and he spits blood on your boots.
That's
Ooh.
okay.
His eyes are just burning with contempt as he looks at you, and he's still struggling with his bonds. Steer comes over and it's like, he kind of looks at you and he's like, new pet?
No.
No, we've had the gnome.
I'm going to shit in your boots. Oh, yeah.
Ah.
He growls a little bit again. His eyes are flashing back and forth. He says, What are you doing? What are you doing with me?"
Well, I'm not sure. I probably should have just killed you.
Who's the coward now?
Yeah, you want to die. I think I'll take you back and give you to the Duke. Little present for his keep dungeon. He can keep you as like an exhibit.
I will kill him and his children.
Oh well, luck's with you. He doesn't have children.
Black Angus, this is related because this is after the fact. This was when they made camp afterwards. So they killed all the demon dogs and whatnot. So is that what you're going to do? You're just going to keep him and throw him over?
I don't know. She just mouthed him back at him.
Oh.
And she doesn't have a plan. It was just, oh, well, he's knocked out. He's not dead. Like, let's tie him up.
How big
Well,
are my
fuck that
candles
way.
that I have?
How big's what, Bear?
How big are my candles that I have? Diameter, roughly.
We are not turning him into a candle holder.
Why not?
We are not turning him into a
I can
candle
put
holder.
one into each ear. If
At least
they're
he's not
That's not
tiny
where I
enough.
thought that was going.
You're going to put him on his head, spread his legs, and make him into the most...
And whose fault is it that I thought that? Hmm?
Not mine.
It's yours.
Yeah, right.
Yep, you're dirty. So dirty.
Seeger's
dirty.
like, maybe we should question him. Find out what they're doing so far. West. Harusan. He says as he's kind of pacing around.
So they're not from here?
They're not common in this area. That's one thing that you've heard extensively, including
Well, I've heard a lot of shit extensively, such as, oh, there's no goblins in that area.
the whole
whole fucking cave system full of them.
there wasn't a whole cave system full of them.
Okay, Old Temple. What the fuck ever.
Yeah, but that was on the other side of the river, further west. No, I'm sorry, east.
Still,
No,
nobody wants to believe that shit was there either.
well, they believe. I mean, they believed Gritsnack because I mean they had a. Well, some people believed it, some didn't. Count Hal's kind of meh. They haven't crossed the river. Everything's fine. This is fine.
It's fine.
So, do you have any questions for him? What do you or plans?
I'm going to collect the heads of the others.
Oh, Jesus!
The whole heads or just the ears?
The heads.
What the?
We're moving up.
Okay, Jimmy Ward.
Yeah, I mean, we need evidence, right?
What are you using to cut their heads off with?
I have a dagger.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
So,
that's
I'm
gonna
going to
take
be
forever.
storing there for a while.
Lord, let's see here.
But do I have a tool? No.
As you start going to work on the hobgoblin in front of the captured one, Zoc, do you have any? Did you restrain him in any specific way?
The judicial system.
Well, legs and or arms bound behind his back, legs bound.
So when Fizz starts going to town on his friend, he starts struggling. Like his eyes damn near pop out of his head. And he starts struggling back and forth, and you start hearing the tearing of the rope.
Kick him in the stomach really hard.
Roll to hit. Just as long as you don't roll a one, basically. If you roll a one, you break your foot. Like I've done.
Come in. What the fuck? My strings are tangled. There we go.
Whoa. There's a joke there I'm not making.
15.
Roll 1d2 damage. Plus your
1 plus whatever.
yeah, you plus for free. You kick him hard in the gut, and as I screw this up, but it just pisses him off more. He's struggling more. Just leave my brothers alone. He's growling.
Does he have hair?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna flip him on his stomach, put my knee in his back, grab his hair, and pull his head back till he can't move.
He makes a very poor attempt to try to reverse headbutt you, but you're not positioned, so he misses easily. But he is struggling. And these things are very, very, very strong.
Well, yeah.
Let's see, actually. But you managed to keep him pinned. Fizz, are you still sawing on one of his fallen comrades?
Take all of his heads. Their heads, really.
So there's
Because we
a
need
sickly plop as you cut off the first one.
Yay!
It's like, and you filthy creatures, call us the monsters.
Well, we need evidence, you fool.
We could have just left you out here to rot. Would you have preferred that?
Preferable to seeing my people butchered by you savages. He starts struggling again, he's trying to pull his ankles free, but you've got him down pretty good. So what's the marching order here? I mean, what are you going to do? Are you going to question him more, or are you just going to restrain him better?
Well, he's clearly not going to answer a damn thing.
Well, you haven't actually asked him anything either. And you haven't given him much incentive to, considering Fizzle is going, saw on his.
Well, I guess while he's being held down and our gnomish butcher is working, I will help by restraining him a little bit more securely before he ends up getting let up or released.
Singer kind of rolls his eyes like, maybe till morning we should tie him to the tree over there.
Okay. Drag him over to the tree, tie him so that he's... Kiva, shut the fuck up. Laying on his side, but like his arms and legs are circled around the tree and tied together.
Okay. So that's going to hold it pretty well.
Like hog-tied around the tree.
So what are you guys going to do for the rest of the night? Because I think it's only like probably about 1 a.m. Are you going to resume your watch and rest? Okay.
With a watch, obviously.
So you managed to make it through the rest of the night without any eventful events.
Oh, and we'll gag him too, so he's not keeping us awake.
We're going to use
That's
more
why I
fizzles.
have sealing wax.
God.
Whoa.
I thought we were going to use one of Fizzle's special socks.
Is the gnome gonna set the heads out to watch him?
No!
I don't need
What
special
is
socks.
wrong with you?
Yeah, but
I'm
Fitz
not the
doesn't
one
need-
cutting the heads off of the dead.
I'm not either.
You didn't say anything to him. Like, what's wrong with you?
He's not the one talking about special sock.
So,
Fuck.
you guys make it to the morning. He has calmed down a lot. Imagine you make breakfast and start getting ready to break for camp. Do you try to communicate or do anything else with him?
Yeah, when breakfast is done, I'll lay your ass down. I'll pull the gag out, ask him if he wants to eat.
He kind of has a more vacant kind of stare. A lot of the rage and venom is gone. He's like, let me go or kill me here.
Why?
Because I'm dead either way.
Why?
If you take me to the lands of your people, they won't keep me. They'll kill me.
And
Well,
if we let you go, why would you be dead?
I wouldn't be, but I don't think you'll let me go.
No, you said you were dead either way, so...
He's kind of inferring that he was dead either way. Either let him go, kill him, or otherwise. You're not as smart as you think you are. That's what the hobgoblin literally says. He looks at. Shut up. I had a rough day. I don't have any stupid pills. Damn it.
You took them all.
Yeah, that's why I'm tired today. He looks at you. It's like, what do you gain by taking me to those people?
Probably some sort of reward.
You have plundered
Prestige.
You have plundered my brothers. You have plundered me. Isn't that reward enough, or are you just a greedy wench?
And you attacked us while we were resting.
It is what we do. You would have done the same.
It's a bummer we've already taken care of the demon dogs. You would have made a nice snack for them.
He looks at you, confused. It's like, your fairy tales and scare stories won't work on me. Your threats are hollow.
She's just gonna shrug. Shove the sock back in his mouth.
So, are you guys going to do anything else, or are you going to break camp and load up the
She's gonna ask the rest of the group, do we keep him? Do we kill him? What are we gonna do with him?
Well, maybe he knows where others are.
Yeah, that is true.
You're welcome to question him.
Steger is standing aside, nursing a bit of coffee, listening, not adding much, because he's already... Oh my god, upside down puppy. Steger finally kind of ponies up and says, bringing that creature into town might be a rude awakening for some at the manor. Because these beasts are not on this side of the river, he says quite sarcastically.
Yeah. And let's take him back and scare the locals. The local yokels.
They might pay more if we bring him back.
Yep.
For entertainment purposes.
So we're gonna bring him back alive then. We can rig some sort of way for the.
You do have Bill the pony or Bill the mule or donkey.
Oh, okay, I wasn't sure if we brought him or not. Okay, let's bind the shit out of this motherfucker.
Okay.
Take the sock out of his mouth and allow him to eat. Tyler Dean! Jesus fuck.
You guys are gonna wake the Tyrus up.
What?
The
You got
Tyrus.
a Tyrus cam. Anyway,
The
continue.
Tyrus has
Oh.
awoken.
Aw.
He's like,
Oh.
why? Why? I was asleep.
Oh.
Look, he's stoned. He's like, what?
Yaw. We can barely see him. You need to make your cam bigger.
Do you know how hard it is to balance a puppy and a camel? Whoop, wrong one.
No.
Wrong one. Ah! He's like, no, I want to go to bed.
No, you Tyrus. Tyrus the
Okay,
tired.
Bubba. Yeah, he's been a little shithead today.
Don't
Okay.
think about that precious baby.
So you guys tie him up, and you're going to make your way back to camp, right?
Yeah.
Or not camp town. It's going to be about a 6 hour road march.
You know what we could use a stick, a long stick,
Oh no!
and tie leather around his neck and the leather to the stick, and then two taller people can control him with the stick on both hands.
Well,
He's not going to run because he's going to strangle himself.
He's going to be on the donkey.
Why is he on the donkey and not I?
You can ride on top of him, on top of the donkey.
No, that's no. Come on,
That's
just,
perverted.
no. Terrible.
If he could speak, he'd be like, "What's wrong, gnome? Afraid you might enjoy it. Might get a thrill."
Yeah, he's not tone blonde, so no.
Put a wig on it. Anyway, just
Wow.
needless to say, any focus party, focus, Jesus, focus.
Making noise.
Any side quest or side nonsense, or are you just gonna go home?
Just go home.
Okay.
Yep.
So that means
Outside of town, we're gonna wait until a busy time, like when everybody's leaving their shops to go home or something. Or if
you're gonna
it's-
wait till evening.
Yeah. I want as many people as possible to see this bitch.
Well, let's see here. If you're leaving around dawn, though, you might be able to get in around noonish.
Okay.
But
That one.
Meanwhile, we cut back to the case of the naked gnome. So last week you kidnapped the rival thieves guild's captain from his bed. He was naked, and I guess
It
found
happened, okay?
You managed to sneak through the night and get back to your dwelling. Hilt is carrying him. Oh, he's like, oh, that was close. I really didn't want to. I'm glad we didn't have to explain why the dwarf is carrying a naked gnome. They might have thought we were a bunch of perverts. I mean, we are, but I don't want to explain that to them. What do you guys?
I'm really surprised that you guys haven't had to carry Fizzle back like this at least once or twice by now.
Gabi's like, no comment.
Should be common practice for no one's gonna raise an eye.
You get back to the house you've all rented. Who's leading? Who's going in through the front door?
Lyra will open the door so that everybody can get in.
When you open the door to let Brent Hill carry in the gnome, you hear some chitter chatter, and you smell good food and whatnot as you file in. Brent Hill comes through the doorway, and there is the priest and Menelaus who are sitting there having a snack of eggs and sausage, and the cleric blinks a couple times, looking at Brynhild and look at the naked gnome. It's like, what the fuck is that?
Make it known.
Lyra's going to like give shifty eyes and be like, maybe the less questions you ask, the better.
He's like he's like totally speechless. But the boy turns around, and when he turns around, he's basically face to face with the naked gnome. He's like, "Oh my god, I'm too young to see that. No,
Oh, grow up.
No. Wait till what will Master Fizzlespank think about this?"
Do you really want to know?
The gnome has come to in the last 20 minutes, and he's struggling, and he sees the kid. He starts struggling and really like dagger eyeing him for some reason. Gobby pushes by. He's like, let's get him downstairs.
Wait, stop.
Hammer
She's
time.
going to be like pointing back and forth between the kid and the gnome.
Ow.
She's going to point at the kid. He knows you.
He's like,
why?
He's like
if your teeth don't want to eat that table, why does he know you?
The cleric kind of raises his eye and eyebrow, and the boy kind of looks like he doesn't know what to say. When there's someone comes in behind you.
Okay.
It's your / mentor Ian Means, which we all kind of have forgotten about, the thief. He's like,
yeah,
because I had the boy run an errand for me to seek information from them before all this unpleasantness happened. As he squeezes by, kind of annoyed, he's like, and do pray tell, girl, why have you taken the captain of the Bronzefoot family?
So that maybe I can get some answers, sir. And she's gonna look him up and down and snarl when she says it.
He rolls his eyes like, you don't
about who is betraying us.
Betraying us? Are you allowing them to get?
You're not us.
It's like, oh,
what are you doing in our house anyway?
It's like, I have been traveling. Oh, I am not part of you now. After I've showed you my tricks and my ways and helped you better yourself. Now I'm an outsider. I'm an outcast, huh?
You've never gained my trust.
He's like,
teaching does not make one trustworthy.
He rolls his eyes.
Right now, I don't trust you, and I don't trust this damn kid.
The kid's like, I delivered a letter for him. That's all. I saw him at the bar.
What'd the letter say?
I don't know. It had a wax seal. I don't go through the correspondence of people and they ask me to deliver letters, or Master Fizzlespank.
Well, why not? You are useless.
Master Fizzlespank would beat me if I read his mail. I'm sure Means here would beat me as well. He looks at Brynhild. It's like, Mistress Dwarf, you understand what I'm saying? I deliver letters and run errands. I'm innocent.
What race is this?
He's a kid. He's a human. He's like probably about 18, 19.
All I know is that I was told that one of you guys is informing on us. to the bronze seat.
Ian kind of looks around, he looks at Leary and says, it's a bit hypocritical. It's a bit hypocritical of you to accuse someone of my background, isn't it? Considering that you and I are not much different. Maybe it's that gnome that you keep around in your party.
Wait. You're not going to do one of those "we're not so different, you and I" speeches, are you?
He's already did. already did. What about that good for nothing gnome? That gnome is in it for himself. He doesn't care about any of you. He would sell all of you and his mother for just another spell. He would happily climb all over you.
Yeah, the difference is he's honest about it.
And I have been honest about my intentions too.
You haven't been honest about a damn thing. Because you haven't said anything.
So silence is now an indictment.
Yes.
I see how it is.
Oh, later, we have an easy way to deal with this.
Uh-oh.
We have two priests in this room who can both in the morning cast Detect Live.
Doon, doon, doon.
So can we take all three of them and lock them in the basement?
I don't know. Let's go downstairs and see what kind of amazing basement we have. But Claire's like, I'm getting too old for this shit as he bites off a carrot.
Thor, what are you doing? Oh, hi, baby.
Well, that ain't right. Nothing is right. I already had this set. So, who are you going to try and take down there? Well, actually, I should go.
Kid in the. You do not need coffee. You do not need coffee. No, you do not.
My health, I got the right thing. When you suggest Ian goes down, he's like, how dare you? I will not be prisoner to this house. I don't need this group. I don't need you. And he makes for the door.
Whoa, hold on there.
I don't have to take this. I can go back to that shitty little village.
Really? You can?
Brindle's going to raise her axe and say, let's give you hard to hollow there on one foot.
Whoa! He turns around, he looks at the dwarf, he says, you wouldn't dare, dwarf.
All right. She lifts it up. Can I make an intimidation check of some sort?
Sure. Roll me a charisma check, I guess. Add pluses and all that stuff. Get a
19 neutral.
Yeah. He kind of turns a little bit gray and he's like, oh, fine. No matter. I have nothing to hide.
That's what they all say.
Let's see. Let's gather up all the people. Cleric's like, oh, whatever.
Good
Whoa.
plan.
Here we go.
As we're leading the people down the stairs, Brindle's gonna, as she walks by Lyra, she's going to give her a little wink. We'll get the information out of
Oh,
these
there's
guys.
no light down here.
Yeah, I know. There, can you see that? Yeah, there we go. I forgot to set light for here. So you guys come down the cellar where a lot of your food goods are stored, and Gabi scampers over here, throwing the door open as you lead the would-be prisoners.
Oh, there's no light in here either.
Look, Gabi has to light a candle, damn it.
Well, get to it, Gabi.
I can only do so much. I am one goblin. He leads you in here, and there is all kinds of junk and shit. And there's a few chains on the walls. There's only 2 of them, however.
Chain the thief and the gnome. Because the kid's going to be too scared shitless to try anything, probably.
He looks at you. He's like, please, mister, Master Devins, please don't do this. I have done nothing. I have just done what people have asked me to do.
We'll find out, won't we?
He starts cheering up. He starts to sob. He's like,
I would really, really hate to knock you out.
he starts
Please
crying. He starts crying more, but he's like, what do you want me to do?
What has God done to you?
She is going to roll her eyes, sigh in disgust, and leave the room.
Are we going to post guards, or are we just going to?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Who's gonna be? Gobby got volunteers to be guard.
Fantastic.
Gobby's like, you're in my domain now, bitches. However, there's only one problem though about discerning lie though. That's a 4th level spell.
I didn't say I was being honest.
Y'all get back upstairs like, okay, we got a problem here. I was a bluff. And the cleric was too busy stuffing carrots in his mouth. So you chain those two guys together.
To the wall, whatever.
Do you do anything else?
Yeah, she's gonna start going through all the paperwork in that bag.
Okay, so yeah, you guys are gonna go back upstairs. Well,
So are either of these guys up here?
Huh?
Oh, we only have like one guy now, right? One guy that was the cleric and that thief, the kid.
Yeah. So up here, it's only going to be the cleric, Lyra, and Gobby's going to be downstairs, telling them really bad jokes and probably singing. In fact, you hear him serenading.
Oh Lord, have mercy.
Uh.
They're getting exactly what they deserve. So yeah, I'm gonna share my bagos.
So as you dump the bag of loot on the table, the cleric, as he's finishing his food off, he's like, he looks at Brendan and it's like, you do realize that I can't discern lies, right? Or is that a bluff?
Aren't you trained in telling if people are lying to you or not?
If I slap them around enough.
Well, it's called sense motive. Get with the program, priest.
He grumbles a bit. But as you dump out the contents, there's a box that you managed to open up pretty quick. You quickly discover about 350 gold pieces. There's a moonstone, a bloodstone, a pearl, all worth about 100 gold. There is a silver waist chain with the inset gemstones, which is pretty good amount of money. There's a gnomish expert dagger +1. There's a silver ankle chain, and there's a decorative hunter's horn with gold inlays and depictions of scenes from the Winter Dark. Lyra,
what?
Hunting horn.
Oh,
it's decorated with scenes from the 1,000-year Winter Dark, and there's also a snaring net. But you can tell the quality is like unusually high.
A snaring net?
Like a net.
Net. Okay.
Poof. The papers, a lot of it, there's ledgers and things like that, but there's also correspondence and things that are written in a odd thieves' cant.
Can I read it?
Let's see here.
Can I muddle through it?
Bear's running the show tonight. Hold on, I'm looking something up. It's the use because I don't remember.
What do you want?
Your soul. You managed to muddle through it, and there's some correspondence.
Do you want to play Gobby?
He's like totally Gobby.
He's totally.
You managed to muddle. Yeah, it's a staring knit. There's nothing really outstanding. You do find one piece of parchment that is just blank, but it had been folded up inside of a letter.
Lightly expose it to heat.
You find nothing. It catches fire. No, it catches fire and burns the whole house.
Lightly, motherfucker.
You don't. You're not very impressed with.
I'm gonna ask the educated ones if they know of other ways to hide correspondence.
The cleric kind of goes. Wizards and illusionists do all kinds of things, disappear in ink, and I don't know. There's no telling. I would say ask the gnome, but he is not here right now.
No. Hello, Molly. Hello, bitch cat. Hello.
Well, guys, I do have an alternate plan.
What's
What's that?
Speak with dead.
What?
Speak with dead.
What?
Speak with dead. The cleric cocks an eyebrow and is like, I'm afraid to ask.
They can't lie if they're dead and we're asking them questions, right?
Put Cooper up.
Oh, God.
And see, we don't have to really kill them. We just have to make the threat that we're going to do it.
I mean, it's an option.
So, how long does this...
By the way, if we find any letters that belong to the dude in the keep, the night guy,
Oh,
let's
yeah,
put those off to the side.
yeah, by the way, you did find those. Do you read them?
Oh, absolutely.
You find them, and you find that some very
What
spicy,
do you
erotic
think I
letters
am?
to Lady Liana, and a few from her to him, describing some unnatural, intimate acts. And he does it. He tries to do it in a very poetic way, but doesn't do a very good job of it. It's like really sickening bad. But her return responses are just like,
Is this along the lines of his limp asparagus and her fish sandwich of love or some stupid shit?
I yearn for your frothy asparagus of love. It compares not to the shriveled cucumber of the gnome.
By the way, those were actual lines from that chick on TikTok who finds those really bad comparisons in romance novels.
So the cleric raises a point to Brynhild. He says, "Yes, we could frighten them and speak with the dead, but you've already bluffed them and said we're gonna discern lie from them. They may take issue with that. They may not believe us.
Well,
I suppose
maybe if I actually do cut off a foot, they'll.
That's when we go up and we tell them good news, bad news. Good news for you, we can't discern lie. Bad news for you, we can talk to dead. Present it like a game show.
Muted,
huh? What was that?
You were muted.
I didn't say anything. I don't think.
Well, Azoka is saying a whole bunch of stuff. She's muted too.
He's not. Sanoka, he's muted. I think he's hacking up a lung or something.
Snacking.
Hacking up.
So as this conversation is going on, you hear a frantic voice down below. Gabi says, we have problem.
Go running down.
Who else? Does Brynhild go down there too?
Yeah.
Crap.
Don't crap. You're the one who set this up.
Doesn't mean I know what I'm doing. Okay. As you come back down the ladder, Gobby says, "We have problem. I had to go to little goblin's room. I came back in. Thief gone. Did you search him?"
Search who?
With Ian. Any of them. I mean, the naked gnome, granted, didn't need to be searched.
Wait, they're all gone?
He says, no, not all of them. Just him. He says, come. He runs
Okay, before we go down there, I'm going to close the door
to the.
leading down to the basement.
You're going to guard the what is hopefully the only exit.
Yeah.
So yeah, they're sitting there, and the kids. He's crying. And it's like he's guilty. He ran away. He left us here to die. Done nothing. I fixed
Okay,
your,
the
I
gnome.
made your bed.
No, that's the gnome.
Yeah,
Never
the
mind.
gnome's
Okay.
still there. The thing. He's crying at Leary. He's like, I made your bed this morning. He's like a big old.
Where did he go?
Who do you ask that to?
The kid.
He's like, I don't know. He went out the door.
The door right here?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna go through there and start exploring because he's got it. Like he didn't come up the stairs, so he's got to be here somewhere, right?
Yeah, it is very dark. It's a lot darker here than it looks. There's quite a
Max light. I'm gonna bring in like extra torches or something. Light up the shadows for this bitch.
Oh boy, we got
Well-
we got the fugitive going on here now.
Is it dark down there?
Yeah, I didn't get to set the light. I mean, it's all torch candle. Man, I'm fucking up tonight. There's a lot of torches and stuff like that, but there's still some shadows and sneaky
But-
thieves.
I can look, right?
Yeah, you can look. I mean, you're a dwarf. You can see in the dark.
Right,
Oh,
that's
no,
what I'm
right.
saying.
I know.
What did you say?
I know where he is.
Where is he?
He's naked in Lyra's bed.
Gus, he would never look there.
Surprise.
I'm not Michael.
Oh my god. So okay, where do you search?
I'm going to look between barrels, under any shelving, like
Everybody, roll me
Any-
perception checks.
With
big
wisdom?
perception.
Yeah.
15 plus whatever.
I got 14 natural.
Okay. You notice some tracks on the ground that are clearly fresh, that don't appear to match the boot prints or the footprints of anybody else, but they kind of get muddled in kind of crap. I should bring that window up. At about this point, they disappear. But you have an inclination he was probably making a run for the ladder.
But except we would have been above there. So
Yeah. So. What do you do?
Well,
I'm
assuming we would have been close enough. We would have seen like the door above the ladder open up.
Yeah. As far as you know, there's no other exits from this place. There's no cellar door leading out or anything like that.
I'm going to search the watermelons.
Brian starts searching the melons.
That area, because it has to be nearby this. That's where
Yeah.
it's heading.
What's Lyra doing?
I'll search over here and behind the ladder
You
And-
search, you look, you don't find anything.
in the barrel.
Gobby is sniffing. He's wandering around sniffing and licking things and picking up dirt and going, yeah, nasty human. You don't find anything even remotely interesting.
Hey, let me up to the cleric. Hey, cleric, do you have a detect evil?
He's like, it's 3 in the morning. Do you really want me to detect evil at 3 in the morning?
Yes.
That's a spell, isn't it? That's not an ability. He's like, I didn't think I was going to have to be detecting evil at 3 o'clock in the morning. It's not something I'm prepared for. He's like,
Well, you
I'm
couldn't-
guarding the door.
You could have just said no.
You could have kissed my ass, too.
I'm about to with my axe.
Hi.
Lyra's gonna
You're about
start.
to have a crack in it.
Lyra's
Trauma.
gonna start poking in empty spaces with her dagger.
Poke, poke, poke. You spend 30, 40 minutes searching this room, and you find no traces of him in here.
How about in the room next door to it?
This one over here.
Yep.
You throw the door open, and you go in. It is dark. There are no candles.
I'm carrying a torch.
You're carrying a torch. There you go. You notice this is the room of the cleric and a guest room. You notice a pile of playing cards on the table. You notice his bed is unmade. Surprise. You notice a holy book next to the bedside. Give me a perception check.
13 plus whatever.
Let's see here. So you notice the rug there is a little bit ruffled.
I'm gonna look under his bed carefully. Get down.
You notice a strain of like a pile of clothing under there, like it's shoved under there.
I'll poke at it with my dagger.
Set him on fire. It's only Pile's clothing. He won't miss him.
It's not Pyle's clothing. It's the cleric's clothing, but he won't miss them either.
He might miss his bed when
Yeah,
that clothing goes up in flames.
after you just backtalk me, I'm okay with that.
You hear the cleric at some point going, "You better not be poking into my shit down there."
Do you have clothes shoved under your bed?
That's none of your business.
Yes, it is at the moment.
Well, you put our laundry boy in jail.
Come pull these clothes out. I'm not touching your stuff.
Zot, roll me a 1d20 plus
Why do you keep showing bear?
because I keep hitting the wrong button. I'm having a bad night tonight. Leave me alone. 1d20 plus 3.
16.
Roll initiative.
The
D10.
bad is a mimic.
That's an 8. That's 10. That's an 8.
Oh wow! You get to go first. So as you're yelling at the priest, and you're distracted for just a brief second, he scrambles out and tries to jack you with his dagger.
Whoa. Yes, Seneca, that's exactly what I'm scared of finding.
What? God. Okay,
Anyway,
you got initiative.
well, I've got the dagger in my hand, so fucking stab the bitch, I guess.
Roll an attack on him.
That's a 20.
Natural 20.
Yeah.
Oh,
Roll a d10 and a percentile.
I guess she's pretty pissed at him.
Good way to start the night.
That is a 1 and a 75.
You stab him in the right leg for max
Ow.
damage. What's max damage?
Good question.
It's 1d4. And let's see, not just that. What was the injury? I forgot the injury. As you're looking for damage.
So 1d4 plus 3, so that'd be 7.
You stab him and you slice through a major artery. And he stumbles forward and grabs hold of him. He's like, "Hey, you stupid bitch. I wasn't the one. I wasn't the one. It was. He coughs up blood on you as he dies on you.
From his leg wound?
Yes. Cut a major blood artery. Yes.
In the leg.
That wouldn't affect his lungs, and the lungs are why he would cough up blood.
He's got other issues going on too. He's got tuberculosis.
Apparently.
You need to roll a disease check. I'm sorry, he spat on you.
Okay,
Right.
we'll go with that one.
He's
It's in a combat round like 6 seconds or so. So like she stabbed him, and he's instantly like 5 seconds, not even 5 seconds later, he's like.
well. It's not his fault. It's she literally did the he has 7 hit points of damage. Like shit. This has got to be like a really fucking bad bleed. Like this is like a fucking fire hose. I'm sorry. This is D&D mechanics. It's not my fault.
She cuts him in the arm, and he like squeezes, and like a fountain of blood.
His ass.
Out.
Go to bed. No,
Okay.
go your ass to bed. Thor, go to bed.
Gobby runs. And he's like, oh, He's got his little nut blade out. He's like, huh, looks like it's done. He's hiding in his bed.
Under the bed. In the priest's clothes.
Gobby starts
All
going,
covered in blood. It's disgusting.
even I wouldn't like that.
It says he wasn't the one.
Gobby's like,
Bet he died while he was trying to tell me who it was.
Gobby goes there and starts searching his body. What?
He's dead. Talk to Dad.
God.
Hey, Marky, I'll cast detect magic on him. Take a look. Do you have anything magical on him?
You do not find anything magical on him. Well, actually, no, his thieves' tools that no one secured off of him. Do you detect as magical?
Hey,
But he is dead
Oh,
now.
You might find those useful. They're glowing magic.
Yeah. So I guess the process now is to secure the body, and somebody's going to have to say a lot of prayers for their speak with dead, right? The cleric's like, I'm not doing it.
Well, I was just joking, but I guess now I have to rest to get it.
Yeah, so you're gonna have to rest. So it's gonna probably you're probably gonna need let's just say a 6-hour rest. Everybody needs rest. You're tired. You need to get right with your deity and people. So we're gonna put him in here. We're gonna cut back to the others as they are 7 hours later. God, tonight's a fucking train wreck. You guys enter. You get there about 11 o'clock in the morning on the outskirts of town. The farmers are out farming. The hunters are hunting. The woodsmen are woodsing. What are we doing? Pile, Fizzle, Spank, and Barbara, and the dog.
I am babbling on about how we could turn all these heads into puppets.
We are parading the hobgoblin, bugbear, whatever, through town.
So you're going to parade him all the way through. So you make quite a stir as you're marching. Yeah, the hookers are hooking. You are causing quite a stir as you march down through the city streets. People are pointing out, oh my God, look at that beast they have. Look at that horrible creature. And you can see he has genuine fear in his eyes, if you look. The dog hikes his legs a few times as you wander. As you get to the square, you're immediately met by a number of the city militia. And one of their captains is like, what are you doing, this foul creature? Where did you find it?
I have captured it for you.
Everybody rolls their eyes and does this.
It's like in Was it in the Naked Gun?
Yeah,
Face prime, and then the entire cinema goes dark.
yeah, pretty much. Master Fizzlespank, of course you did. Where did you find this creature? Have you been up to the Blacktooth Ridge?
Not quite. They were across the river, and I brought you all these heads too.
Heads, really? There's more than one of them.
Of course, there's more than one.
He gestures his guards, just like, we must take care of this immediately. And a crowd is gathered, and they're chanting and screaming, and they start throwing shit at the hobgoblin. And soon the guards, they drag him over here and string him up. They hang him on the spot. It's like,
Oops.
It's like, justice, and they don't do a good job of hanging him. They don't break his neck. He's gonna have a horrible death. His eyes are bugging out as he is swinging around, struggling. But eventually, after a long, horrible struggle, he dies swinging on the vine, so to speak.
Please note that none of us does a mercy kill.
Do what?
None of us does a mercy kill. We're just watching.
Like,
Well, I mean, Barbaro probably would have, but
Sager says, I guess he was right. He was dead either way. It's like, y'all have done good. Come on, Vigo. And he's like, I'm going home. And he's heading off. And the dog looks at him, and looks at Barbara, and looks at him, looks at Barbara, and goes and sits down beside her. He's like, oh, chose the blonde, did you? I don't blame you. You know where to find me, dog. He's like, I'll speak to you people later. What do you guys do? The captain's
go back to our
congratulating.
house. Well, no, I want a reward. Fuck that.
The captain says, come to the manor later and discuss the reward with the steward. He'll be glad to know about this.
I think I'll come talk to him now.
He's a very busy man. He will send somebody for you.
Mhm.
I want to talk now.
He's like, and who are you? The
sure.
Queen of New Antioch?
I might be.
You wish. You're too young.
Do you
You're
want
not
to be
wrinkled
hanging
enough.
next to that bugbear? Bugbear. Now you've got me saying it, jackass. Hobgoblin.
I think you'd be hanging there before I would, Missy. Who are you to make friends in our town? And you hear some villagers go, yeah! Who does she think she is? Palling around with vicious creatures.
I'm the one who helped bring that in, instead of the one with my head up my ass going, they don't exist.
He waves his hand.
Your
He's like,
ignorance is putting your town at risk.
and your ignorance is making generalizations, which are wrong. Has anybody ever touched generalizations are wrong? What did I say? There are no creatures.
Just gonna roll their eyes and just walk past him, head for the key.
Fine. See if you can get past the gate.
I'm following her.
Let me look at each other.
Of course
Like,
he is.
let's go see what kind of food we can steal from the market, and they just wander off, leaving the creature to hang. You get to the front gate, and the proper guards there. They kind of look you over. What?
We're here to talk to whatever the fuck his name is.
Stuart Lockhart is in a meeting right now. Come back later.
No, I want to talk to him.
It is not an option now. It's not the time.
I can wait till after the meeting, but I'm not going away from this gate until I get through.
What is?
We've taken care of the hobgoblin thread. I'm going to pull one of the heads out.
Where did you get that? Did you get one from the traveling merchants? Is it pickled? It looks like it's pickled to me.
It's a hobgoblin, you fool.
It looks like your mother.
Whoa. I'm going to roll for initiative.
Barbara's gonna turn around, look at Fizz and say, "You know what? We'll just make our own way in. Come on."
Okay.
Oh, dear God. And this is how they got exiled from the city, by picking a huge fight. What are you doing?
She's gonna go find the. Well, we followed the sewer guy out, right? Like one of his little side exits.
You never said anything about a side exit. I mean, Maybe there's one, maybe there's not. You don't know that. You do not. You have no reason to believe
He's
that.
said enough that we know there is. We'll go find him.
How long are you going to spend searching for him?
Long enough. Barbara's stubborn, and they've just told her she can't do something she wants to do.
Roll a d20, wisdom check.
I mean, he's probably in cleaning right now, but
So you're just gonna like out of spite search the whole fucking town for the poop master.
yep. 18.
You spend 2 hours searching for him, and you do not find him.
Oh no.
What about the crazy old lady? Do we run across her?
You don't find her either.
Well, why not?
Because you didn't.
Why not?
Apparently your luck just wasn't with you.
Clearly we need Gabi. Let's go back to his house.
What Gabi?
Because Gabi knows everything.
Wow, Gabi. This should be very, very offended right now.
Gabi's like Toucan Sam. He's got that nose and always knows.
Yes.
I think that's kind of offensive. And the dog sitting there like, I got a nose too, but nobody ever thinks about that. Like, how many crotches do I have to stick this nose up into before people realize I can smell too?
Whoa.
So,
Well, don't you guys have a dog with you?
oh, God bless America.
I remember playing one. Did that dog live?
Yeah, the dog lived. Of course, he probably wouldn't have the scent for you're looking for immediately. Oh, I gotta reset the scene. So, oh, I hate how this thing does lighting. Fuck it. Fuck it. Let's leave all the lights on, cause fuck it. You guys make it to the house.
Mhm.
And the rest of you are just kind of coming around when Pyle leads his way through the door, followed by Barbara, Fizzlespank, and the dog. Get in there, dog. God. Get in there, you little fucking asshole dog. There you go. The clerics look like what the cat drug did.
I'll drop the bag on the table.
There's a serious clank, and Lyra suddenly realizes, wow, they got a better haul than I did.
Yeah, it's full of
It better
heads.
not be the bag with the heads on it, or Lyra might lose her shit.
It is.
If he just dropped bloody heads in the middle of all this paperwork, she might
So it's
snap.
like, God bless, what the hell?
I will drop kick you if you don't move that right now. And like she just sounds absolutely like 30% enraged.
I only have strength 8. I can't move it again.
The cleric reaches over and picks that and drops it on the floor, and it's like, you're cleaning that up, you little asshole.
Nope.
Yes, you are.
No.
I'll help her punch you.
You don't know the kind of night we have. We have a fucking naked gnome crime lord tied up in the basement. Your fucking little assistant.
I don't want to know about the weird
and there is a dead thief in our basement. So don't start with me.
The cleric says, yes, we're now in the business of stealing dead thieves. What?
What kind of weird orgy did you have?
What?
God was up here.
What kind of weird orgy did you have?
And then the thief goes, they chained up your boy too. They think he betrayed us.
Are you stupid?
And I don't trust anyone at this point.
I told all of
frankly
you
think he's too much
that
of a
in
simpleton and a
Temple,
coward to betray
she's up to
anybody.
no good.
But that's beside the point.
She's up to no good. I told you. I told you in the temple. And you didn't listen to me. Look at her, what she's doing. She's having weird things in the basement done with people who are dead and locking our people up.
Brynhild is up there by this. What does Brynhild add to this shit show? And Pyle's here.
Yay.
Last night, while I was distracting the gnomes so that Lyra could look for the papers, it was revealed to me by their head gnome that one of you guys is a traitor.
The cleric kind of eyeballs you. It's like, and you believed him?
Yeah, because he offered me the same deal that he offered the traitor.
Could have been a bluff, like, I don't know, discern lies.
I was fairly confident in my dice roll at the time.
So, as this bickering is going on, there is a knock at the door, a very sharp knock.
It's a land shark. Don't open it.
Does anybody go to answer it?
I'm sorry. Answering what?
Someone's knocking at the door.
It's probably the gnomes.
I'm too busy yelling at Lyra.
Are you stupid? Oh, yeah, what?
Yeah, Lyra and Fizz are like screaming match. She's stressed. She has no idea what she's doing. She's got no plan.
Does she realize that maybe she's made a mistake?
The night has like gone completely ass sideways.
The cleric
actually it was kind of facing up when I was carrying him. So
the cleric kind of looks at Lyra, is like, "What? Feeling a what's the word I'm looking for? Feel a bit embarrassed considering how adamant you were that it wasn't from our side when you told Emerald that, oh, I don't know how he'd know that. Oh, because they talked about it. Right.
Yeah.
The knocking gets sharper. And you hear, it might be in your best interest to open the door.
No more halfling.
You can't really tell through the thick door. Pyle's is closest to that door. The dog is sitting there like this at this point.
Brynhild says to the door, "We're not here. Go away."
I know you're here and you have my boss. Open the door. I want to talk.
You're talking.
Let him in. Then maybe we can have
I'll
more.
I'll open the door for him.
Gnomes in the basement.
You open the door and you recognize the right hand to Alfonso Bruno standing there. He looks up at the elf. He's like, if it isn't the ever graceful elf? Can I talk to somebody who has a little more sense than you? Or would you like to kiss the floor?
I'm not fighting anybody right now. I'm good. Let alone myself.
He says, you've gotten smart. Apparently the brain hitting your head makes you smarter. Keep it up. Still, he kind of peers. Like, come on. Come to the door. I want to talk to whatever idiot's in charge.
What the
Let
hell
him
did
in.
He said, I'm not coming in there. You come to the door. Do I look stupid or something? I mean, I know you're all stupid. I mean, you kidnapped my boss. Dumbasses.
Fizz just goes, what?
The title episode is, What Did You Do? The cleric says, I should have been here to babysit all of you. I go away for a few days to handle priestly business, and this shit show happens.
Actually, the title of this one is "You Did What?"
Oh, well, close enough. So, what are you going to do?
Lever's gonna go over, open the door, a very little bit. What do you want?
As there's no light once again. I listen. He's like, huh. Did you ever think that maybe that using one of your party as a distraction might, I don't know, lead us to your little humble abode here? The only problem is we didn't know where it was, so we had to like work for the whole morning to find this place, and now we know where it is. We know our boss is in there probably. If he's not near, you're in there, and I want to make a deal with you. A deal that you that you would be stupid to refuse.
Talk.
He's like, okay. My boss's boss, Otto Bronsfoot's kind of pissed off at you guys because you came into to his captain's house, you stole his shit, you stole him, which kudos to you. That was pretty ballsy. I have to say, he must have like a 42-foot dick or something. I don't know, but ballsy but stupid. So, but here's the problem: we know you did it. And you're going to return our boss, or my boss, or we're going to kill all of you tonight. And if you make a run for it, we're going to put contracts out on you, and the Kunaruk is going to come get you, and they're going to fuck you up. And Lyra knows that is like the worst Assassin's Guild to have after you.
She's gonna lean out, crouch down to look him in the eye and say, "Look, Half Pint. I am so fucking sick of everyone threatening us. If you want something, just come the fuck out and say it. Or I can go down there and I can stab your boss right now."
You don't know where my boss... See, that's the... what was it, Jeff?
He was calling the dude.
Why are we scared of the worst Assassin's Guild? Shouldn't we be scared of the best Assassin's Guild? Like if they're worst at it.
God damn it. Shut up. The best. Jesus. Fucking assholes.
Or... at this point, I'll just burn this fucking house down with him in it.
He's like, I don't think that would be as productive as a threat as you think, because the boss is kind of annoyed with my boss because he's kind of stepped on his own dick a few times, and so he's not going to pay any money for him. He's going to kill you on principle.
Cool.
So
maybe I'll find somebody that will spend money on him, and then at least I can die rich.
Hey, Sparky, is this guy in the doorway or is he in our
No, he's standing outside. He's not stupid.
I like that.
What?
Sparky's Assassin Guild. We guarantee no results 100% of the time.
He's like, and if you come closer and look out, you can tell he's not alone. He's like, look, there's no way for us to get sideways about this. You let him go and it's all good, okay? Aldo is being very generous because he doesn't need this bullshit in his life. He has enough bullshit.
I just want to know one thing: who's betraying my party?
He said, I don't know anything about that.
Liar.
It's like, I'm a foot soldier.
Liar.
Do you think you're in a position to bargain here?
If you want him back in one piece, or I don't know, fewer than 30 pieces, who's betraying our party?
I think Aldo, if you did that, Aldo would cut you up into at least 200 pieces. He'd do it slow. He'd kill you with probably a death of 1,000 cuts, because that's the kind of guy he is. He's a bit of a hothead. You think my boss is a dick? My boss's boss is Dickus Maximus.
See, here's the thing, buddy. I don't know you. I don't really know that I don't know what's going on here, but I do know that I just memorized to speak with dead stuff. And I don't need him to be alive to cast it.
He's like, I don't even know.
So we can do this. What that means is that I can go down there, kill your buddy, and get the information, suck it right out of his soul. Or we could keep him alive, and you could help us out, and maybe we can make an exchange.
You're trying. Yeah.
While they're all talking, I'm going to the basement. you guys.
Okay, so Barry, you go down the basement. What are you doing down there?
I'm going to get them out because what the fuck?
And this is how we had a PPK.
My pupil. What the fuck?
So, okay, well, you're all arguing up there.
The first thing I see is a dead guy.
Yeah, the first thing you see is a dead guy laying there, and I'm going to put everybody in a different room. That's not actually the main room. And as you get down there, you find Gabi standing there looking at you.
I'm looking at Gobi. It's Gobi. It's Gobi, and I go, "What the fuck?"
He's like, I don't know. Things got crazy last night. She decided to steal the gnome. I tried to tell we had enough gnomes, but no, we had to get another gnome.
What the hell is wrong with her? And why is this guy dead?
He tried to stab her in the buttocks, apparently, then she stabbed him in the groin.
Double
I don't know.
palm.
They're gonna try to talk to him. I don't know. They're gonna stick their ass, put a hand up his ass and make him talk. I don't know.
And they locked up my pupil. Why?
Because oh, sorry. I just cracked my hip. He said, I don't know, Gnome. When they came in, he made eyes at your pupil, and the people made eyes at him and got really nervous. Can you explain that?
They're all crazy. I'm going to let them out.
No, you're not letting them out.
Yes, I am.
No, you're not. He's like, he looks at you and he sticks his tongue out and he runs that way.
So, okay, I'm going to follow him then.
Bear, give me a dexterity, give me a constitution check.
What is my
So let's see here.
constitution? It's possible. Roll.
So let's see. You managed to get up to the door just as he slams it in your face, but not quick enough before he can lock it. But here's the deal: if you try to open it, you're now both on opposing sides like this. And you're not strong enough to open it, but Gabi's not strong enough to get it back. You're just like just right there, like stop it! No! Bite you in the ass.
It's the Titan struggle.
It's a Titan struggle. So we go back up to the top side. We're
God,
still
what a shit show.
And now the map doesn't want to move. So he's like, "You guys aren't in a place to negotiate.
Stop.
And yet here we are. Doing the impossible.
Barbara is going to go out a back door if we've got one somewhere.
Oh, yeah,
we
she's
gotta
gonna
have a
walk over
back door.
Where the fuck is she? Oh,
I moved her up there, but I realized it's not a back door. Okay.
yeah. She's out here with the chicken.
And then she's going to sneak around and come up behind whatever dudes that what's his name brought with him.
So
With the dog.
now I gotta get the dog. So hold on a second. I need to drop tokens apparently.
Show map.
No, not yet. Shut up. So you see at least 3 of them. Token. Oh, damn it. So you can see guys standing across the road, but you also see there's no good way to cross undetected. But finally, Bruno's like, "Look, I was just sitting here the message from Aldo. I wasn't sitting here to negotiate. You guys, you can think it over till the end of the day, and then Aldo will come, and maybe he'll give you last chance, and then you guys can work it out. Because I'm out of here." You have all day to figure this out amongst yourselves and, figure it out.
Did he just yeet himself out of here?
It's like, yeet, I'm out.
Yank.
Well, he's starting to back away. And, his hands are up. He's like, I don't want any trouble right now. But you're going to have trouble later if you fuck around. You fuck around, you're going to find out.
Just pass on to your boss. I'm tired of being used as a fucking pawn. You want something, you can ask.
He says, we're not using you, lady. Come on, boys. And they shuffle off. But you notice there's still a few. If you look carefully enough, you'll notice there's lookouts.
Isn't this the same guild that we were told not to kill all of them?
Yes.
Yeah, but now they want to kill you.
Well, maybe.
But the point is if we could kill all of them before and it was an actual threat, why don't we just kill them all?
Lyra's going to go down to the basement.
Okay.
For the clusterfuck down there.
Who else is going to the basement? Is Brynhild going?
Nah, she'll sit up top.
Okay. So she comes up and finds
Hold on.
Okay.
She's going to look over, see the bullshit at the door,
Mm-hmm.
sigh, grab the thief dude by the hair, drag it over to the door, and look at Fizz and say, move.
Shut up, woman. This is your fault.
She's going to grand fine. Gabby, let go.
What?
Let go.
Does Fizz let go?
No.
So he lets go. Yeah, he lets go and steps aside, and the door flies open, and Fizz flies in here and slides through the dirt and through some broken glass and into a crate.
Lyra's going to drag the dead dude in with her.
The kid was, oh my god, he's dead! You killed him! What did you kill him for?
Shut up or you're next.
I'm going to kill you if you touch him.
She's going to look at Fizz, roll her eyes, and then she's going to go over and stand in front of the gnome.
With the dead body?
Yep. And then she's going to drop it in the dirt.
Eda looks unimpressed.
Was he the one betraying us?
He looks at him. It's like, what's in it for me if I tell you that? Why would you believe me?
Well, I mean, the alternative is we can always talk to dead.
And you might not like what you find out anyway.
I'm not liking anything right now, so...
I mean, did you know your little green friend over there has secrets of his own?
Of course. I might not know what they are, but I'd be stupid to think he doesn't.
It's a secret cucumber.
He's not actually a goblin. He's an immortal, interstellar, interdimensional cucumber.
Makes sense.
I'll stab you.
Oh, he's like, if I tell you, what do I gain from it?
You walk out of here. Right now, your, I guess, head boss is wanting us to turn you over to him. Guess he's not happy with you.
He's not going to be happy with you because...
Oh, he's not happy with me either. But at least at this point, you'll get to leave of, your own free will and do whatever you want.
How do you know that I'm not just going to lie to you?
I don't.
Do you realize the line you crossed by taking me?
Yeah, I probably just should have taken us straight to the halflings.
Gabby says, that's not a bad idea.
Still an option.
It's like, No deal. I don't negotiate with assholes. He's like, and if you excuse me, I need to take a shit.
Hey, did one of you priests say you could talk to dead?
Is there a way to bar the door from the outside? Lock them all in there.
Well, it opens to this side, so I don't know if you can find like a 2x4 or something and nail it in real quick. You don't have like the knock spell, or not? Is it knock?
Nope.
What the
Knock opens.
or there's one that seal a bar door or some shit. But you're illusionist.
You know, you got to remember too that Grimhild is upstairs. So
Yeah.
if he makes his way up there and starts doing suspicious shit, she's already kind of under the impression that he's the traitor. So she's watching him.
Watching who?
Fiddlespank.
Oh,
So if he comes up there
oh,
and starts mucking around, she's gonna.
God, what a party! It's like,
But anyway, she's up there drinking right now. She decided that she thinks better after her third mug of ale, so she's.
is Lyra gonna send Gabi up to get Bryn healed?
Sure.
He comes up, he pops, the hatch pops open, Bryn healed, and Gabi's head pops out. He says, "Hey, you, dwarf! Time to turn the stiff into a sock puppet." And it pops back down.
Into a sock puppet. What the hell does that mean? Just shrugs her shoulder, grabs her axe, takes her down.
So a few minutes later, she rejoins you. What's Fizzlespank doing in all this?
Well, I'm dusting myself off, and then when Gobby runs off and does this shit, I'm going to say to the boy, "Let's go. These people are stupid."
He's chained to a wall.
Wait, what's if you change him? Unchain him.
Why? Because you don't do anything for yourself? Except
I don't
talk?
have to key, you idiots.
Exactly.
And give me the key.
Gabi,
If you were useful, you could do something other than run your mouth.
You're the one causing all
And
this.
get brainwashed by cucumbers.
And here we are in a standoff with the bloody.
At least they're sentient.
Unlike you.
Wow. So what happens? As
Brynhild's going to walk into the room. And she'll be like,
No. Leave me alone.
"So, we're going to do this then? You want me to? I'm about to find out who the traitor is, so if any of you is it, you might want to start running now. Anyone who leaves this room is going to be suspect number one."
Gabi gets up and starts heading for the door.
Does he?
Yeah.
I'd sit back down if I were you, Gabi.
He's like, no, oh, wait. And he walks out anyway. But he comes back with a tomato and he's nomming on it. He's like, I needed snack food for this show.
Close the door. Things are going to get spooky in here.
Get out of the kitchen.
Oh. So the door is closed.
It takes. All right. It's going to take me 10 minutes to cast a spell.
So as you're doing that, Gabi looks over at Fizz and says, "So, how was your night?"
I found some hobgoblins and killed them.
Very nice.
Then we took the heads.
Well, of course you did.
What's that supposed to mean?
It's you.
Get close and say it again. We're gonna start a fight.
No.
Is that what's the name of the spells that communicate with dead?
Speak with dead.
Speak with dead.
Second level.
Okay, yeah. I want to read it, see if I have any wiggle room. I'm like, no, you do not.
Well, it depends on what I ask. And I'll get 2 minutes to question.
Okay, let's see. Ooh. Nifty. I do have some options. Okay. You cast the spell and it goes into effect. Hold on a second. What's Brynhild's alignment?
Neutral good.
Perfect.
He's like, what is he like?
Wow.
He's
Awful
like,
dude.
he is neutral evil. I'm trying to remember how you do spell resistance checks.
Do you get one when you're dead?
In this case, you do. Let's see here. I've never actually had to do spell resistance because it's not usually an issue. Spell defense, spell slot, spell. See. Okay, two. We're exploring new parts of the game that we've never actually looked at.
I don't think we're playing this as intended.
We never do. Where the two 11. Everybody should be asking, why does he want to know this so well? Because what's he hiding? Okay. Son, bitch. It'd be easier if I pulled up the PDF. Hold on. So how's the weather where everybody's at right now watching? And you know what? Let me tell you, if you guys, if you support us, support us. And if you don't, shut up. Come on.
Have you said if you don't shut up? Is that what you said?
No, just no. He went to New Jersey with hot shit.
Oh, good.
Okay. Oh, that's 114.
Space.
Okay. No. Okay. Okay. Okay, spell this here. It doesn't look like you actually modify anything. You roll against the number. I like what?
Wouldn't I like add my level and my int bonus?
Okay. The spell is being resisted by a defender with spell resistance. The caster of the spell must make a check at least equal to greater than the creature's spell resistance for the spell to affect that creature. Spell resistance applies even if a given spell also allows a creature to saving throw. The spectacle spell resistance, if any, are applied first, and the creature may also make a saving throw. I don't know. We'll wing it. We'll fake it. So you have speak undead.
All right. I'll ask him, who is the traitor in our group who can supply information to your boss? To the gnome boss.
Roll me a d20.
I rolled a 9.
Okay. the corpse on the floor, his mouth starts twitching a little bit and moving slowly. He's like, "Why would I tell you? Let me rest." He's resisting.
Sure. I will repeat the question. It doesn't say that I have to. It doesn't say the spell description. I have to ask different questions just that you get through a save every time, or spell resistance every time.
Yeah.
For 2 minutes.
Yeah, stopwatch.
Yeah, I rolled a 14 this time. I get a better result.
I'll make this cryptic. Silence.
Is he supposed to have a spell resistance of 12?
Yeah. He sorry. It wasn't a betrayal. It was to save my neck.
So you were the informant?
Maybe I was. Maybe it was the goblin. Maybe it was the gnome. Maybe it was the boy.
You have to make a check. You can't lie to me just straight off the bat. What are you doing?
He kind of admitted it, but he's okay. It's a fail on my part. He kind of admitted to it, but he kind of also opened the door of like, maybe it wasn't just me.
Was there another traitor giving information to the gnomes? 15?
I do not know.
So who are you really working for?
I'm going to resist that one. He says, I work for no one. They caught me. They found me. They knew the truth about me.
What is the truth about you?
They knew I was the wanted man back in New Enoch. In civilization.
What were you wanted for?
Roll check.
6.
He says, I was wanted for crimes. I was wanted by the hangman. They wanted me dearly.
Who wanted you dearly? Where? From where?
A lord back in Ascalon. He was a baron.
Does this gnome that's tied up here know anything that we need to know about their organization involving us?
I only told them. Roll check.
17?
I only told them about the meeting. That you were coming.
Which meeting? I mean, would I as a
yeah, you would notice that the initial meeting, the one that you got to throw fist with.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
How long have you been reporting on us?
Only since then. They caught up with me a couple of days before. They were going to turn me in for the bounty. They only wanted information. No one got hurt. I am dead. Assholes.
Why are you looking at me? I didn't kill you.
That bitch did, though.
He came out swinging.
You were hunting him.
See, look at you. Your corpse is still in one piece. If I had hit you, it wouldn't be just one piece. I'd be happy to talk to both of you.
You're all the same.
I've talked to both of you.
Let me die in peace.
Okay, I'll end the spell at this point. Yeah, okay, go on.
The spell wears off, and he goes back to being a stiff.
So were they able to hear all this?
Yeah,
It didn't say, okay.
Gabi was over there, like hanging on every word, eating his tomato. Occasionally, he'd offer a bite to Fizzlespank.
I take one.
Oh, he eats after a goblin.
Ugh.
They're so getting married.
Goblin eats after gnome.
No, Bloodwall. I think it's actually the capital in Nuenot. Anyway, so the gnome, he looks at the stiff and he looks at everybody like, "Well, are you happy now?" No.
So I look
So I was
up and
gonna
have
look
a
at him and
bucket
say,
ale in my hand.
yes, yes, I am happy now.
He smirks.
You know what? You're free to go. Come on, I'll take you up top.
I am not leaving here without pants.
You're leaving here. You are getting out of my house. And I'm keeping
My
all your
house, not your house.
We'll see about that. He races his
Fine.
wrist
If you don't
up.
want to leave, you can stay right here until your until your buddy gets back.
He just let me go then.
What?
Just let me go then. Undo my shackle. For you see my smeckle.
Well, it showed your mouth moving, but no sound coming out for a while. So I was like, what the fuck?
Oh. He said, Then let me go, bitch.
Yeah, let him go, bitch.
You know what, Fizz? Why don't you escort him back to his establishment?
I don't
Why
need
don't you and go there and apologize?
I ain't apologizing for shit.
It's all your fault.
He gets up to his feet and he's like, "Are you gonna bark all day, little doggy, or are you gonna let me go?"
Oh, she wants to cut his throat so bad. She's so mad.
Oh yeah, she is. Yeah, dog.
She's just gonna turn and leave. Like, she's so mad. She doesn't trust herself to be in the same room as him. She's just leaving.
I was like, "Oh boy, I've never seen her that mad."
Untie him. And him.
Gabi goes after Lyra. Fizzle undoes his thing. Whoa.
You're not going for the thing. Nope.
He's like, well, at least there's at least one gnome with honor here.
That's
There's
crazy.
only one gnome here.
At least one person. You can't. How do you? You can't
Two
say
gnomes.
anything. You can't say anything. You left. You don't get to comment anymore.
I'm just gonna go out into the other room and grab a sack. Just come in and toss it to him. There you go, buddy. Got your pants. Now get out.
How gracious of you. Hey, how gracious of you, dwarf. I will remember this.
Okay.
Starts getting making sack pants. It's like, well, I wish I could say this day has been pleasant, but it's not. Good day, Master Gnome. Boy. And he strides over and he's like all like flexing his little wannabe dormant gnomon muscles. And he starts climbing up the thing. Is anybody stopping or saying anything on the way out?
Nope.
Brynhild's gonna follow him, but that's because her ale is upstairs.
So, do you guys let him go without issue?
Yeah.
As long as he heads straight out the door.
He doesn't acknowledge anybody else. He just leaves. Everybody ends up in the. They let the boy. I guess somebody lets the boy go. I don't know.
Yeah, I let him go.
I mean, there ain't no telling around here.
And I'm gonna go back to going through the letters.
So you go back over. Does anybody else do anything? Rest of it. What's everybody gonna be doing?
I'm
You
going.
need it. You need it.
Oof. I'm
Still
gonna change.
relatively breakfast time, right?
Do what now?
Noon? What time is it? Noon?
Yeah, it's about lunchtime. The dwarf and the cleric the two clerics cooked lunch.
The two clerics.
Yeah,
I'm not
two
drinking
clerics.
lunch. That's how that other guy earns his keep. Apparently, makes
The
lunch for you guys.
The boy is gonna cook, I guess.
Yeah, it doesn't work for you.
So, what's the party going to be doing for the rest of the day?
Going through all these documents is what Lyra's going to be doing.
Brynhild is going to make sure that all the entrances outside the first door are locked and shut and barred, because she kind of gets the feeling that these guys are going to come for us anyways.
You going to wield any healing magic or anything like that? Considering you notice some of the people are a little rough for wear.
A guy who doesn't have to speak with dead. Why don't you help these guys out? We may need my magic later tonight.
Yeah, he managed to do some healy business, and we're almost at the 2-hour mark. You guys, you have a very tense rest of the day. Gobby's downstairs doing what the hell Gobby's doing. Mostly wondering what the hell he's going to do with the body down there. You have a real quiet afternoon. It slips into evening, and then you're all sitting there as dark turns into some sort of.
When it starts getting darker, I'm going to recommend to the group that we start posting cards to look to see if any of these gnomes and their minions are coming back for us.
We also need to get this corpse out of our basement before he starts smelling bad.
Just put it in that extra room where you stabbed him in.
The cleric's like, "Excuse me, that's my room. I still have to clean the blood up, you asshole." Oh!
Whoops.
Boy, that cleric really took that poorly, didn't he? So it's like, I'm out of here. Screw you guys. This sucks. I'm finding an adventure group that doesn't keep dead bodies in the basement. In my room.
Well, it could always be a funeral home as a cover to go with our crab shack.
There you go. We're branching out. Diversifying our portfolios. So, do you guys think we're going to actually get attacked by those gnomes, or are they going to just leave us alone?
Come here, Thor. Thor, come here. Come on.
I'm sure we'll end up provoking them somehow.
I can't do Tyra's cam, but I can do Thor cam.
Well, we should probably get those notes that you got there to.
Sorry about that. Made your dog aggro, and I lost my game deal. Great.
We can hear you.
Huh?
So we can hear you.
I know you can hear me.
Okay.
I didn't knock out of the deal.
Right.
So
Black Angus had asked for a Tyrus cam, but he got bear cam instead.
Yeah.
And then you yeeted yourself off the server.
Yeah. I had to leave quickly because there's a screaming dog.
Yeah.
What do you mean? Yeah, you could hear a screaming dog.
I could hear a little bit of kerfluffle.
Yeah, someone caught their foot and back to this game.
This one screams like a woman being murdered all the time.
So you guys are having the conversation about the what twos, the what fours, and what we need to do, what you need to do.
So did Zero find the information she needed from those documents?
She found the letters to that Sir Gunther was looking for. Definitely.
Well, the quicker we get these out of our possession, the better.
Agreed.
The gnomes are probably going to want to get those back.
So the windows
Any-
have
Any
shutters.
interesting information in them?
You don't get a chance to explore that. Hold on a second. You secured all the shutters and stuff, right? Right.
Mm-hmm.
As you're all gathered around the table, you hear a tremendous crash as Big Benny sticks his head through the window, knocking the shutters off. It's like, I'm gonna eat you, sons of bitches. And on that note, we are gonna cut it off there since it's the 2-hour mark, and it's already been a shit show of a night anyway.
I like how you
And
just said that. I'm about to cut his head off right there.
I was gonna stab him in the eye, but hey, that
I'm going
works
to
too.
point at the elf. This is the elf you're looking for.
actually, his eyes when he says this, he's looking at Pyle because he thinks Pyle's the one that fucked him up. It's like, I'm gonna eat you, elf. I'm back.
Round 2.
And he's leaning in the wall. The cobblestone is disintegrating around him as he's pushing through the wall. He's coming through the wall and all.
Paying for that.
So on that note, I want to thank everybody for coming out for this insanity, and we will continue this next week, where maybe I'll have some more Stuka pills, so I won't be so far ahead of my ass this week. Probably not, but y'all have a good one, and we'll see you next week.